go for Yacob to see Yacob.
Yes.
Your reaction so far?
Yes, I mean, this is an exciting, fascinating discussion. And we're also excited to be a partner with the HBCU Africa Homecoming Initiative. We at Morgan State have been doing excellent work in the past 10 years in supporting higher education in Africa. Myself, in my previous role as a professor in electrical engineering and associate dean for the School of Engineering, we've been going back to our home country, bringing the diaspora together and supporting the knowledge exchange and capacity building in so many areas, including my home country of Ethiopia. We, for example, helped the formation of the African Engineering Deans Council, and that's through working with the Global Engineering Deans Association. So we've been doing a lot of excellent things in Africa, and currently we have a project with an organization called Teach and Serve for Africa, where we also go back and bring the diaspora back to Africa and supporting the continent in capacity building and knowledge exchange. So we were excited that we met Yacob and his team. We are looking forward to working strongly with them in support of their vision of making this HBCU homecoming a reality. And to say that Morgan is in support of this initiative.
Some of the audience of Straight Talk Africa in Africa are young people, are students, are people who would want to turn themselves into something useful. Do you have, for example, opportunities at your institution that they can look to? Do you have any scholarships, for example, any fellowships?
Yeah, actually,
for Africans?
well, scholarships and fellowships for students are based on competition, so they are competitive, and we don't usually set aside scholarships for specific type of students. But we have we have hundreds of students from Africa who come to HBCUs, including Morgan State University, who have been studying. And like I said, I myself am a student from Africa who benefited from the support and guidance that we got from HBCUs. One of the visions we have of opening a campus in Africa is the fact that a lot of African students who want to have higher education aspirations and opportunity in America or in Europe have a problem coming because of the visa.
The visa.
And of course, the cost of education is very expensive. So our vision is if the students in Africa cannot come to America to get the education, we can take the American education to Africa.
Really?
Make it available. And that's what we're discussing with Kwabena and his team. So if we can give them an American education, an American degree in Africa.
By opening, for example, satellite campuses?
Yes. And we're in discussion to see if we can make that happen in Ghana. So when students have that opportunity now, having a visa or having 3 times the cost of education is not an issue anymore. Another example I want to give is that in the work that I'm doing, for example, in my home country of Ethiopia, we are taking the latest technology of what we used to teach engineering in America, and we're showing them how it can be done in Ethiopia. And things are happening, so technology is changing. So what we're saying is that since we cannot bring every African who aspires to come to America or Europe for education, why don't we take the education and bring it to the continent?
And how can the African students or budding students on the continent find out that type of information?
It's going to be an announcement very soon. Our president has agreed to travel to Ghana to receive his award and also discuss these additional opportunities. I also will be traveling to Ghana to attend this conference, give workshops, but we just got started. It's going to be exciting. The next 3 to 5 years, you will hear more news about this.
There'll be a recruiting fair.
Yacob and Kwabena, unfortunately, there is no democracy in Studio 47. If you are told by the producer to go for a break, you have to go without question. You are tuned into Straight Talk Africa. We'll have more of a discussion in a moment. So please don't go away, because we'll be right back with you.